Hey guys, I'm Alex from technoclass.com, and this is the Cherry Mobile Omega HD, one of the more impressive devices that the local manufacturer has made in recent years. And in terms of Android, they've made quite a bit of impressive devices. The Omega HD has a 5-inch HD IPS display that's 1280 by 720. It's also protected by a Dragon Trail technology, sort of a scratch-free technology there, and also it has a 12 megapixel camera backside illuminated on the back, as well as a backside illuminated 22 megapixel camera on the front. That is very impressive, as well as the design. You'll see the design later. This is priced at only $7,999, so it's not the cheapest device out there, especially for a dual core processor like that. But for the specs and the Dragon Trail display, BSI sensors, 12 megapixel, it seems pretty impressive. So let's check it out. Let's get it out of the box. Alright, so this is the Cherry Mobile Omega HD, and some people actually call it the Cherry Mobile Omega. Yep. So this is a successor to the Cherry Mobile Omega, which was launched like a few months ago, actually, very recently. And well, let's forget about that and talk about the Omega HD instead, because this is an entirely different animal to the Omega. Well, the Omega had a large screen as well, but it's not HD or anything. It's nothing special compared to the recent Cherry Mobile devices. This is a one-piece headset with a microphone, and let's see here. Let's go for the battery. This is the battery, and it's a 2100 milliamp hour battery, so that's fairly large. The Titan has the largest battery, but this thing is actually very thin compared to the Titan, so we'll forgive it for that. Alright guys, so as you can see here, this is the 1200 milliamp hour battery and the two SIM slots right there, SIM 1, SIM 2. Both SIM slots are capable of 3G, and this is your micro SD card slot, which is actually capable of handling up to 64 gigabytes. Alright, let's close the phone and turn it on. And there we go. I'm going to remove the plastic covers right here because those are ugly. Just remove it right there. Also, let's remove the cover of the 12 megapixel camera on the back there, and let's see it boot. Alright, so inside the box here we have a micro USB cable for charging and data transfer. Manual right here. Let's see. And let's go back to the charger here, because I kind of like the charger. It's kind of like a very expensive, I guess, classy looking charger, as you can see here. And it's made of a glossy plastic, kind of like the Omega HD. And there's your charger right there. It pops out, pops in. There you go, kind of classy. Alright, let's check out the phone right here. Alright, so this is the Omega HD right here, and that is a very nice looking 5-inch HD display. As we mentioned, the bezels on the left and right are actually very thin, makes it look a lot more premium. So this is a 5-inch 1280 by 720 display made of IPS, so it's a very good viewing angles here and there, as you can see right there. And this is also protected by a Dragon Trail glass technology, which covers most of the front here, and very premium looking, since there's no weird bumps and whatever over here. On top here is probably this is the 2 megapixel BSI camera, a speaker grill right there, and some proximity, probably a proximity sensor and a light sensor right there. On the bottom we have a menu, home, and back button. They're capacitive, and actually they kind of light up, and they're solid flat, covered by the Dragon Trail display. Over here there's a little nick that is the pinhole microphone on the front. Alright, so that's it for the front. Let's check out the left side here. The left side has a volume rocker, as you can see here, and a dedicated camera button, which we will demonstrate for you later. And as you can see, there is a nice shiny metallic lining on front here, which makes the phone looking a lot like solid. I'm not sure if it's actually metal, but it's very solid feeling and kind of cool looking, makes the phone a lot nicer. Alright, so on the right side here is nothing except the power and unlock key. And on top we have a micro USB port for charging and data transfer, 3.5mm headset jack. On the bottom there is Actually nothing except for the notch to open the back for changing your battery. On the back here, there's a nice glossy white finish. I believe it also comes in black, but currently the only available ones are in white. And as you can see, there's a nice Omega HD logo here, a Cherry Mobile logo there, speaker grill, and this is the 12 megapixel BSI camera right there. There's a nice 12 megapixel logo there and a LED flash right here. Now as you can see, the 12 megapixel camera module juts out a little bit, which is kind of unsettling, but hopefully you don't manhandle it too much to scratch the actual camera module. Now the camera module is, I guess it's a little bit protected by the metal around it, or I guess I'm not sure if that's actually metal, but it seems like it'll last a while. Doesn't matter. All right, let's move on and check out the interface for a bit.
Subscribe to The Big Time Show.
The Big Time Show. Live YouTube tech discussions every Saturday. Alright guys, so this is the interface of the Omega HD right here. So this is running on Android 4.1 Jelly Bean with a dual core processor. And it looks pretty good. It seems to respond fine. It's not as responsive as other dual core low resolution screens. But it does the job, and the display looks amazing while on it. The interface is slightly customized. There is an extra bit of touch of color, and some icons are different here and there. As you can see from the settings here, it's kind of like doing the Samsung thing with a colored menu, colored icons right here. Those are usually black and white. And if you want to see how good the display is, I'll just zoom in on that and see how not pixelated those text is and all those icons are. Alright, so this is running on dual core 1 GHz processor. Let's see. These are some benchmarks that I did. So we got a 2810 for a quadrant, and for Antutu we got 5681. So those aren't the biggest scores out there, especially since this is dual core processor with a 720p screen, so it's pushing a lot more pixels, thus slowing down the system a little bit. But those are respectable and are definitely usable. As you can see here, it doesn't seem to I think it's the Project Butter helps as well, and it doesn't seem to annoyingly lag anytime soon. So as usual, pinch to zoom works. Let's go into some of the pictures I took here. The camera with the BSI sensor is really impressive, and this was a picture taken with the flash on. This is one with without the flash, and it's generally very impressive. The 12 megapixel camera is generally very impressive, as you can see right here. I'll actually embed some of the pictures here on a video later on. But as you can see, zooming in and zooming out is smooth. It's not laggy or anything. Swiping seems to work fine, and yeah, pretty good. Alright, so one cool feature that I'd like to show you is that I don't know if other phones have this feature, is that you can install video wallpapers on the as your background thing. And let's see here. Let's try that one. And set wallpaper. This is our ad for a Big Time Show, and as you can see, it's now a video wallpaper on the background running. It slows down the system a little bit, as you can see, but I mean, it's kind of cool. This is a 720p video, and video wallpaper makes it kind of cool. Yeah, probably not the most practical way to put to use your phone, but hey, it's cool. Alright, so we're gonna do a quick touch test. We'll see how many touches it recognizes. So it looks like probably 5 is the magic number, and it doesn't look like there's any bugs when it comes to crosstalk between the fingers, so that's great. It won't give you any phantom taps or anything. That is good. Alright, let's move on. Alright guys, so this is a 1080p trailer of The Dark Knight Rises with a 5.1 surround sound audio. So it's probably one of the hardest MKV files to decode. So as you can see, it does frame skip a little bit, but it's actually not bad. I guarantee that if you're using a 720p video and not a 5.1 surround sound audio, that you'll not have any problems with this thing. Actually, I can show you a 720p video right now. Alright, so here we are. I'm going to play a quick 720p video. And seems to be working fine. There's not a lot of lag. I don't actually see any lag going on. And let's see, start over. And yeah, it's actually running quite well. 720p video, no problem. Tech discussions every Saturday. And as I've mentioned before, there is a camera button right here. You hold it down and it'll launch the camera application. Then you press the button once, takes a picture. Now you can't hold it down. It's not a two-stage camera button, as you can see here. You just want to tap it and it'll take a picture. Actually, the thing with the camera button though, it is upside down. It's actually from down here, and you take a picture like this. It's actually not used this way. This way you'll take pictures upside down when you view it. But yeah, just a minor quirk. And as you can see here, that is the front camera right there. Actually doing pretty well. It's very high quality video actually. And as I can take a picture right there. There you go. Even use the camera button if I wanted to. There we go. Yeah, the camera is not upside down like other Cherry Mobile devices. One thing that I have to note though is that the video mode actually supports up to 1080p video. It doesn't say here, but actually if you pick fine, that is 720p. If you go HD, that is 1080p video. That is extremely crazy, and as you'll notice, I'll show you a video sample later. The 1080p video is a little laggy. Stick with the 720p, you'll get there. Also, I would suggest not going for continuous autofocus and just going for infinity. That also lowers the frame rate of the video. So just go for infinity, just go for fine, you'll do good. At least the 720p video looks great. Don't go for 1080, it's gonna lag. Alright, so why don't we try out some games here? I know that's what you've been waiting for. This having a 1 GHz dual-core processor, it's not the most promising. Cherry Mobile has launched the Cherry Mobile Flame 2.0, which is a quad-core Qualcomm processor, which is definitely much more promising in terms of games. But this doesn't fare too badly in terms of gaming here. So as you can see, we're playing Dead Trigger here, and I'm just gonna randomly accept the game. And we'll see how fast it renders the game here. Yeah, so HD screen, really nice. Good for viewing angles and stuff like that. Here we go. Alright, so this is Dead Trigger, and as you can see, it's fairly playable. Not very laggy at all, actually. Not bad. I guess it's not the most demanding 3D game, but it's still a very highly played 3D game. And as you can see right there, not a lot of lag going on. Let's drop and try and drop a laser thing. So if you're seeing this, it's actually running pretty well. So Dead Trigger, definitely playable on the Omega HD. Alright guys, so now we're playing Temple Run 2. We're running on medium settings. This is the default setting for Temple Run 2. And we're running it on the Omega HD, obviously. And yeah, it runs fine. You can tilt, you can swipe, you can jump. Yeah, it seems to respond fine. And the graphics are really nice on medium either way. So yeah, the display is really nice playing this game. But yeah, Temple Run 2 works fine. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's move on. Alright, here we are playing Asphalt 7. Now, the graphics seem fine, although the menus and the loading was a little longer than I thought. But here we go, let's play Asphalt 7 here. The game itself seems to be running fine. We'll see in a bit if it lags, I guess. So yeah, decent graphics. Asphalt 7 is still a fast-paced kind of racing game. Oh, somebody just hit me. A little bit of frame skip here and there, I guess. Nothing too severe yet. Oh, there you go. There's some frame skips. Still playable, I guess. Not bad, not bad. And yeah, that is Asphalt 7. See if we can make one of those adrenaline things. Oh, there you go. Alright, so that's Asphalt 7. Not bad. Kind of framey, but not bad. Alright guys, that's it for now for the video games. As you can see here, we have a bunch of games installed, but those didn't come with the phone. We installed those after we got it. But we won't be testing this right now. I'm going to make another video about the gaming testing on the Omega HD. Right now we're going to wrap up the Omega HD unboxing. Alright guys, so that's about it for the Cherry Mobile Omega HD unboxing, and it's a very promising phone. Probably not for gaming, but the design is really nice. As you can see here, very thin, very nice shiny design, nice metallic sides here, and it's a very expensive looking design, a very impeccably designed phone. Nice 12 megapixel camera on the back, nice Dragon Trail sensor, Dragon Trail protected display on front, and a nice almost thin bezel on the sides. Alright, so that's it. Cherry Mobile Omega HD, this is $7,999. Really good bang for the buck if you ask me. Good, not the best for gaming, but I like the display, I like the camera, and I like the design. Alright, I'm Alex from TechnoClass.com. This is the Cherry Mobile Omega HD. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, if you liked the video, please press the like button below. Add it to your favorites and or share it to your friends. If you got something to say, drop a comment in the comment box as well. Of course, more importantly, you should hit the subscribe button on top. This will keep you up to date with our new uploads and helps us out tremendously too. That's it guys, see you next video.